Donald Trump is uncomfortable when he's not the spotlight, when the spotlight is not on him, when he's not the center of attention. One, importantly, maybe more importantly than what we're getting ready to say, although it's debatable still, that's dangerous when you have someone whose ego is so fragile, so thirsty for attention that they will gin up controversy and headlines and destabilize the global order just because they just generally feel bad about themselves. They don't feel good about themselves. They're insecure about who they are. I don't know if Donald Trump was bullied too much as a child or maybe not enough. Was Donald Trump hugged too much? He was given too much. Oh, you're so worthy of everything. You're so smart. You're so talented. Or did it not happen enough? Was he bereft of approval from his daddy? I don't know. But something's going on. Yesterday, on the way to the Super Bowl, Donald Trump, again, in an attention-seeking manner, declared the day of February 9th, Gulf of America Day. You know, his nonsense idea about renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, because that's renaming a body of water is the priority for Donald Trump, even though he said he was going to end the Ukraine war within 24 hours. Prices were immediately going to come down to the grocery store to make your life easier. All that's on hold because, you know, the Gulf of Mexico needed to be renamed. The most important aspect of the Trump administration is being attended to. And they talked about this on Air Force One on the way to the Super Bowl. The first one is Donald Trump declaring it, and obviously it's a contrived situation. In the middle of his remarks, the pilot gets on and goes, "Hey, everybody, look off to the left or the right side of the cabin. You're going to see the what's now the Gulf of America." Stupid. And then the second one is actually Doug Bergum, who says that they are extorting, they are pressuring, they are blackmailing, they are threatening companies. He doesn't say the threatening thing, but obviously that's what it's going to take. Like Google Maps, like Apple Maps, these companies that are tech titans, that they're pressuring them to actually change it. He actually said, tomorrow it will be changed. We're going to check here in a minute. I don't think it's been changed, but this is where we are when you elect stupid people to positions of high power, is they attend to stupid priorities and not the thing they actually campaigned on, that they were promised they would. It's going to be easy. Groceries, it's such a beautiful word. And where are we with the egg prices? They seem to be skyrocketing as we speak. Maybe more expensive now than when the video first started. Gas prices increasing. Donald Trump's not attending his attention to prices. He's attending his attention to idiotic shit like this. Watch this first clip.
Of America, and I'm signing a proclamation, and perhaps you could define that.
This is a proclamation declaring today, February 9th, 2025, as the first ever Gulf of America Day. This follows the President's executive order issuing a name change from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
And we're flying right over it right now. So we thought this would be appropriate. Even bigger than the Super Bowl. This is a big thing. And almost everybody now has assented to that.
Attention on board. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please direct your attention out the right side of the aircraft. Air Force One is currently in international waters for the first time in history, flying over the recently renamed Gulf of America. Please enjoy the flight, and we are now about to head westbound to Super Bowl 59.
Wow.
Yeah.
You did that well.
Yeah.
Make America great again. That's what we care about. Okay.
It's so much. And then speaking of Donald Trump being uncomfortable with not being the center of attention, watch this moment as Doug Bergum announces, talking about Apple and Google and naming it, and he's making the announcements that I just pulled the trigger on this because I'm the Secretary of the Interior. And watch Donald Trump. He is palpably, visibly, obviously uncomfortable that he's not the center of attention. Wait, why is this guy talking so much? Why is everyone not looking right at me? It should be alarming to people who watch Donald Trump who aren't in the cult. Obviously, the cult thinks it's wonderful. But look at Donald Trump, just how just grossly uncomfortable he is with not being the center of attention. And also listen to what Doug Bergum, maybe watch it twice. Well, that would be great for the algorithm. It's like when you watch a TV show more than once and you focus more on one character than another in another scene, it really gives you different information. Anyway, watch this and we'll talk about some of the elements afterward.
We want to thank President Trump. His executive order is what set this in motion. We signed a secretarial order as Secretary of Interior directing the U.S. Geologic Survey, who is responsible for the database, which is the Geographic Names Informational System. And so just prior to this signing, if you will, the button was pushed. It became official with this proclamation to call today Gulf of America Day. But now it's going out. As we're sitting here right now, our team is calling all the map providers, so Google Maps, Apple Maps, all the map people. That change will take effect this afternoon to Gulf of America. So again, fantastic. Thank you, President Trump.
Wow, right? Just unbelievable. One, Doug Bergum, another billionaire in charge of shit, just absolutely wild. Two, back in the play, this idiotic, absolutely unwarranted, just meaningless thing. Who gives a single shit if it's called the Gulf of America? And Doug Bergum there saying, well, we're going to pressure these companies who run maps, online maps, and they're going to change it. It's going to be done tomorrow. I've pushed the button. It's going to be done tomorrow. So let's go to the map here. What do we say? I'll just pull it up, and I'm not doing a screen recording. We'll just zoom in here, and then I'll take screenshots. It appears, what's the time here? 9:08 a.m. in the morning of Monday, February 10th, and it appears to still be the Gulf of Mexico. And look, this isn't saying that these tech companies that are absolutely spineless, that they're not going to bend the knee and change the map like just for your particular IP address if you live in the United States. But it is batshit crazy that this is an objective of Donald Trump. Because this is a vanity move. It's something that will stand the test of time if it catches on and people call it the Gulf of America. Like, oh yeah, Trump did that. That's what this is about for Donald Trump. It's some weird ego-driven legacy move. It has nothing to do with the proper functioning, the benefits to America, nothing. It's just vanity. It's just look at me, I want attention. Weird. Weakness, insecurity. I mean, Donald Trump's a little bitch, so what do you want? Anyway, what do you think? I invite you to this conversation. You can click below in the comments and leave one. We can disagree agreeably, or you can tell me how stupid and ugly and how my voice is dumb. You know, normal stuff for the YouTube comment section. You can also call and say all those things with your voice. 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me as always, daily@dollemore.com. I do want to hear from you, even the haters, as Donald Trump would say, even the haters. Please consider supporting the work. If you're not one of those haters, you can help me create these videos, help produce this content. Click the join button below. For $2 a month, you can become a channel member, or you can go to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast, which is a much better option. Patreon takes way, way less money, and we get to use more of that for production. Anyway, thank you very much. Follow me on social media if you're a fan of the social media. I don't know why you would be, but to each their own. I'm at Dollemore if you want to check it out. I'd love to see you there if you like to be miserable. I would not love to see you there if you like healthy life, because I want you to be healthy. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.